Fuel your body with complete multivitamin, the perfect balance of essential nutrients for daily health and wellness. Carefully formulated from natural ingredients, our multivitamin packs vitamins A, C, D, E, plus key minerals like zinc and magnesium to support your immune system and boost energy. Just 1 tablet a day is all you need. Take it with water and feel the difference as prescribed by your healthcare provider. Stay active, stay strong, stay ready with Complete Multivitamin, your daily dose of vitality. Complete Multivitamin, simple, powerful nutrition. Go get this product at blackhotfirenetwork.com at the Sports and Nutrition store.
For only $32 and $90. Karibuni sana to everyone who's on YouTube, on that network. I'm not on Rumble and BitChute. And of course, I hope you guys are doing amazing. This is the time we keep on reminding you to download our app on the Google Play Store. Black Hot Fire Network is the name. If you are an Android device user, download the app on the Google Play Store. It doesn't require you any finances to sign in or to download the app. It's free of charge. You can listen to us through the radio segment, and through the app, you can be able to connect on the rest of our streaming platform in case you've missed any of the shows. But for tonight, we are on YouTube and on the network. So karibuni sana to everyone who's tuning in. Karibu sana Keith, how you doing? How is your
Sunday Sana? Joey was outside today.
Yeah, I was at the studio just chilling. Came back, shout out to Capri, our amazing driver. Capri, I love Capri. Oh my God, he's so funny. Capri is so naturally funny. You know, he doesn't need to make a joke. He's just naturally funny.
Some people are naturally funny. I say Capri's naturally funny.
Like you.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah.
I know he's naturally funny. He's naturally bubbly. So Capri, our driver, one of our employees, took Joby home, and he was like, "Oh, amazed by Joby's lifestyle." I tell Joby lives a good life. Joby's been blessed to live a really good life, and it's funny because she probably take it for granted, not knowing that she does, and then here somebody else sees how she lives, and they're like, Joby, you live like this.
I don't take it for granted. I know where I come from. My history, my story is so sad. You guys, you need to donate at the Cash App, Mr. Black.
They ain't donated shit.
I need the dollars to survive. I've been through it, life, family.
If I tell you, we're going through it now, Joby. We're not. You living all good. We're going through it now.
That's a good one. But yeah, I don't take it for granted, being honest. I keep on saying it every day. I'm just from Helkin to Kamlesh and a few friends of mine today, telling them, hey, you need to appreciate life. I joined actually the reaction time for the last few minutes. I tried to sit my leg where I could, but I was so uncomfortable.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
I was telling Shmani and everyone there because they had a guest today at the reaction time. Shmani is my friend. And I was like, yo, you need to be very grateful for life. When you wake up and you see yourself breathing and shitting okay, be grateful. The ability to just sit on a toilet very comfortably, you have to be grateful, let me tell you. Those are some of the difficulties I've been facing, sitting on the toilet correctly. Like, I gotta say, my leg has to be comfortable. My ass has to be comfortable for me to be on the toilet, you know? So be grateful for life. Be grateful for also the experiences you have. Because I was there with Danny and the friend we also got into the accident with, and they were like, maybe the universe saw you could handle this better. I'm like, yo, fuck y'all, you know, telling me that like the universe saw I could handle this better. What do you mean? And they tried to explain it actually in a very sensible way, but I'm like, still, I don't deserve to go through this because every day I wake up, I'm so grateful for everything I have. The first thing I keep on preaching actually every single day is be grateful for life, be grateful for health, because I think the fact that I've grown up with a sick mom, that taught me a lot, being honest. And then it really taught me a lot of just wake up, because I saw my mom turning into a skeleton. I don't know if people understand this, I was trying to tell them, I saw my mom turning into a skeleton, like for real. It's like she was
Okay.
completely dying in my eyes, for her to be to the point she had to be taken away from us. I remember my brother saying, I don't want to be around mom anymore, because she was
You
rotting
scared
in
him.
front of our eyes. Yeah, she was literally completely rotting in front of our eyes. And him being a child, he didn't know how to handle that. I knew how to handle that, but it was still very too much for me,
Of
So
course.
when you
Of course,
wake
yeah.
up, be
No matter,
grateful, man. You
no, no
okay?
matter what, no matter what age you're in, seeing your mom like that's gonna cause some kind of trauma. Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. Be exactly. Be always be grateful because like I said um she shouldn't. I'm not saying it's not good, but Joby shouldn't live better than most Africans because Africa's wealthy. But Joby does live better than most Africans. She just does. And
Uh,
then with having a car coming in lately, having a car and everything, so she's gonna live and be in a different, just a different position than most African people. Sadly, that's
I'm,
the it shouldn't be, but that's just the case.
and I'm grateful, being honest. I feel like actually I deserve it, and I'm not even sorry for it.
You're supposed,
I'm not,
you're
I'm
supposed
not,
to say you deserve it.
I'm not sorry for being able to
You're not
be
supposed to.
given what the
You
universe
deserve it.
has
Yeah.
prepared for me, if it makes sense, right? Not to sound, um,
No,
not
you're
to sound
supposed to. You're supposed
disrespectful,
to
not
be
to
great.
sound.
Just because you're grateful don't mean you're not say you don't deserve it. Yeah, you deserve you deserve what
To
you built.
some people, they'd say after some moment, they're like, oh, she feels entitled and all that. No, I don't feel entitled. I feel like I've just earned what I have. That's what I'd say.
Yeah.
I've fought for what I have. I've really fought behind the cameras, behind my tears, behind my dark moments. Keith knows. I'd say shout out to you, Keith. Man, you're such an amazing boss. I don't know. I don't know pour it out right now, but that's just all I can say. But I deserve and I've fought for everything I've
So
earned. So
Airtel and Shimani keep trying to tell me on the slide.
I'm not sorry. I'm not discussing that right now. I'm not sorry for anything I've earned. I'm so grateful, super
Yeah.
grateful. And I'm so grateful for all of you also. The people have been part of Black Hot Fire for always supporting us in every simple way you can. I am appreciative as
I
Joby.
never saved the videos with Candace Owens, no good ass. Damn. Yeah, but yeah. So
You know,
exactly,
yeah,
the funny thing with yeah, I never saved the damn thing. Shit. But the funny thing with hey, it is what it is. I
it's
guess I
okay.
was so,
I'll share what
but
I have, then we see how
yeah,
we can make it.
but that's why I found it funny when Capri just dropped Joby off. Right, so you know, so as African people, shout out to if you guys don't know, I'm starting this. The I share with you guys that we were growing basil. The basil didn't work. It just was there was no profit in it, right? So as any investment, sometimes you're gonna lose money. So I lost thousands of dollars messing with the basil. So I'm moving everything over to strawberries, right? But because the way I treat people, um, the farm analysis lady, we got a farming company to come out to make sure we do everything right and everything set right this time. So it's going to be a big success this time. We got a Kenyan farming company came out there to assist us with doing what needs to be done correctly. But she's so surprised that I treat people with respect and dignity, right? Because as we bought these motorcycles, she said, "You make them wear helmets, Keith? Most people in Kenya wouldn't even make them do that. You care a lot, don't you?" And yeah, yeah, anybody all fucked up. Go ahead,
I'd
Joe.
really
What's
like
that?
I'd like to meet her if you can make me meet her. She sounds such an amazing lady. Yeah,
She's
very
great.
caring, very
Uh,
considerate, very straight. Number one, that's what I'd say about her. Very straight, and I like that about her.
Yeah,
Straight.
very exactly. She's very since she come to the studio one day, Joe, when your leg is when you back up and walking around. Yeah, very strict. She's like, but she was just saying, Keith, you trade back. He said, Keith, you riding them home for free? I said, yeah, that's the reason why I got it. so, so they can get so I can stop them from having other costs that they don't need to. If I can take some of those costs in transportation wise, that's better for them because their money will go further because they don't have to pay to get up and pay nobody to bring them back and forth for work.
Mm-hmm.
I can eat those costs. It's not gonna kill me, you know. She's like, wow, just people just don't do shit like that. Nobody. So I laughed.
Facts.
I said, what you say, Joe?
Facts. Very factual. Shit.
So I said, yeah.
My own father couldn't pay for me. I've explained to you, like me going to school very early in the morning by 5 a.m. in the morning. My dad couldn't pay a motorbike guy to just get me to school. I had to walk. Consider it that anything could happen to me. I could be raped or anything. So, and I'm not just looking
Yeah,
at
that was
that,
crazy.
leave alone a father. Bosses don't do that. It's few companies, if not government companies, it's few companies, actually I don't know any apart from government companies, and which is also very few that provide transport. That is for sure. Actually, it's just one company I've seen providing transport, which was also a radio station, but I
Hmm.
don't know if today does that because I also don't know back to the sponsorship, the money funding and all that. So it's a few people. She's very right. Man, you are rare. I don't know how to make, I know you're rare. That's all I can say. I know she understands you're rare. Very rare. It doesn't
Yeah,
happen like this
yeah.
luck. Mm-mm.
I tried to find out what she was. That's how this shit. Found out she was a cake maker. I was showing the cakes I made. But she said, "Oh, can you do everything?" You said. I said, "Yeah." Remember, we all, as black people, we always exploited, especially in Africa. So I didn't want to be the ugly black American. It's not my nature anyway to come and try to exploit people that look like me. That's just crazy to me. You know. So like you say, you're gonna be looked at like what's his name, Jay Rilla. I said, I ain't gonna be looked like him. I ain't did no evil shit like that.
I understand. I was even discussing that. I don't know. I think with Kamlesh still today. I was like, did you see Relos? No, Shmani. I was like, hey, did you see that guy who's trending, the black American guy? So like, yeah, we saw it. Da, 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 da. I'm like, we shouldn't allow that to happen in Kenya. So I understand what you're saying, Kid, but you're rare. You're very rare.
Keep, I ain't get my ass beat because I had this act right for a motherfucker. But
You're very
anyway,
rare. We appreciate that for you. We're so grateful. Um, I don't think it's the right moment to even say this, but there's never any right moment at the same time too. I'm grateful for you as the Black Offer manager. I am super grateful for you. You've done so much. I can't explain. Caprice just from telling me you're not supposed to say this.
say it.
Why?
Tell you what.
Capri just he was excited. He's like, man, like the moment I just got in me, he just started melting his heart out. He's like, man, my life has also changed for the last because it's been 5 months. We counted like 5 months since we
Mm,
opened, right? 5 months
yeah.
actually, yeah.
Yeah, since
So
we
he's
opened the
like,
barbershop and the salon
yeah,
about
he's
five
like,
months.
yeah, he's like, oh my, for the last 5 months, my life has changed. You guys are making my dreams come true. And I was telling him, I don't want to tell you much, but if you keep up, a lot will still grow. It's like, you don't need to tell me that. I can see you guys keep on texting on the group. I'm like, you never even text back on the group the same as me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, but I'm always seeing everything that is happening. Da, 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 da. So you're one of a kind, and everyone would wish to have you in their life. That is for sure. This is the sponsorship, the real sponsorship we wish we had in Africa, apart from Zungus coming to take us and selling us out and raping children and all those kind of things. Huh? This is the real
Yeah.
sponsorship, where the real sponsorship is where you had a father figure, not just a father figure, but also a friend, And in a friend, there's a boss, there's respect, there's a whole lot in between. And we really appreciate you on behalf of everyone on Black Fire. I appreciate you so much, Keith, for everything you do and for everything you've done for us. You make our dreams, our
That's
dreams are
what
so true, actually.
that's that's
That's
what they tell me. That's what they keep telling me. Here, Tom, Shamana, what they keep telling me. I'm like, calm down. I'll go crazy.
yeah, I'll tell you too. So if they've been telling you it's true. So I'll tell you also on the on if I don't say it enough, I'll say it in front of everyone, which is not
Guys,
I think
you guys,
but I
you
tell
guys,
you,
you
I tell
guys,
you,
you guys have to stay it. They
I
call me
tell
enough. They call me enough when these no good bastards that gotta buy groceries. Keith, we don't got nothing to eat. We got no groceries.
I don't call you for that.
I know. I ain't just about them. I was laugh. We don't got any. We don't got any stock. We don't got no. I said, every time you ain't got none of them old niggas you be fucking with to send some
Yeah.
money for some
So
groceries.
to the rest of y'all also listening, if you wish to be a self boss or entrepreneur or whatever for our employees, I hope you treat people also the same way Keith treats us, man. I can't describe Keith in words. I'll start crying. Being honest, personally, I'll start crying. It's a whole lot. It's emotions all combined for me personally. So we appreciate you, Mr. Blackwood Fire, for everything, and especially for the
Yeah.
knowledge. I
You
was
can't.
bragging today
You
about
can't
him.
teach. You can't teach spirituality and be all fucked up, Joby.
Well, personally, I was bragging about being very smart. So I'm so proud to
Yeah.
be part of Blackwood Fire and knowing everything
We
I
are.
know
We are very
because
smart.
you can't tell me shit today. That's
Right? Yeah. You are very smart. Dangerously smart. Tell you the truth. You are very smart.
and I'm proud because every day I don't know much. I keep on learning every single day. So to the rest
Of
of
course.
y'all, hit
You
the
and me
cash.
both. They ain't these no good Negroes ain't hitting no cash app.
We
That
love
shit
you too.
that,
We
that
really
shit
love
that shit
you.
says zero. And the guy said, Keith, you never even asked for no money. I said, I know.
Yep.
I used to do shows. I used to do shows 7 days a week, 2 times a day. I know I get it, but shit.
Personally, I'll
Wow.
admit I do
Times
love the
change.
presence. I'll appreciate the presence of everyone, those who keep up with our show every single day, those who
Of
keep
course.
get to catch them on a replay, those who have subscribed, by the way, those who keep up with us despite losing our channels, because that
Uh,
has been happening a couple of times. So the fact that you can actually just
gee,
search back, subscribe, and keep up with us,
more,
we appreciate you. I
more,
think that is something we say less to,
more,
and
more,
we
more than a
appreciate
couple of times with our channels, exactly. So, we live, we learn, we grow. Because treat everybody like family. We love our problem. I love black people. We love black people, so we want to make sure we treat everyone with respect and dignity and love.
you.
We don't want to exploit. You know, I never understood the reason for trying to exploit one another. I never got down like that. Never, I never understood why you want to get rich and have everybody else all fucked up. I just never understood that.
Mhm.
I just never got that. I never. Yeah, why would I want to be rich and have everybody else who work for me struggling and all broke and all fucked up? It just
You know,
don't seem right.
you don't want that. But anyway, Karibuni
Everybody,
sana once again, apart
people
from
come.
everything, I hope you feel appreciated. And thank you for keeping it the Black of Fire Network. But anyway, today we're talking about Candace Owens, not about y'all.
How about you no good non-donating ass Negroes?
And don't listen to Kid
That's
as
what
well.
they know I'm joking. They know I'm fucking around. I'm
I
joking.
know, I know, I know. But yeah, we are talking about Candice Owens' fake awakening. So, like I
Well,
said, I
yeah,
tried to
exactly.
look for so many videos regarding our false awakening. But we have Nick Fuentes, who of course
Cortez, yeah, the racist
you
called her out.
yeah, talked
Then,
about they had a back and forth type of racial conversation, and are talking racially in front of our face, and
well,
still
the white supremacist told her, "You are token black. You know what you're doing. We when he's letting her know when the killing's starting, we gonna get you too. And we letting you know. He letting her know she better get a Mad Max helmet ready.
Mm-hmm. So let me share
Bro,
this video sharing with you.
bro,
I had some comments to make, of course, about Charlie Kirk. And if you look at most of the trending videos currently on YouTube, TikTok, actually, like I was saying, regarding my research, there's no previous videos of us. I don't know what is happening with the algorithm. Is
can't
this the new change where they're
can't find
hiding
it, huh?
about? Yeah, because I couldn't find older videos about her, because you can't tell me that right now she just started talking criticisms
Exactly.
right because of the
Exactly,
Charlie
because
Kirk.
exactly. They trying to build up into this always the oh, she's talking against Israel and she's talking about Charlie Kirk and I'm not getting to the bottom of it. That's how you know she's a fake. She's a phony.
Mm-hmm.
She's not getting to the bottom of nothing. Because when black people got murdered, she never gave a shit. She never
Mm-hmm.
cared. She talked bad about him. Oh, even when 12-year-old Tamir Rice got shot in the head, this no good bitch said, oh, he's supposed to got he was in the park playing. How the cops supposed to know he's not dangerous? A 12-year-old child. How you supposed to know like a 12-year-old child is not dangerous and not supposed to be shot in the damn head for playing in the park? She said, how is a cop supposed to not know that a 12-year-old child is not dangerous? This is what this no good broad said. So
Mm-hmm.
they try to clean her up now, make her some kind of justice fighter. She's learned. She's now becoming awakened and fighting the good fight. And
So, so, so,
nah,
so
go ahead, Jimmy.
exactly what I'm saying. So exactly what you're saying. Candice Owens says a 12-year-old was dangerous, and it was supposed to be,
Yeah.
trying to put the words
Oh,
together. I went to TikTok. There's nothing regarding what you're saying, Keith, about that information. TikTok,
uh, probably
not you.
gone now. That's been some years ago, Joe. They probably went TikTok. Shit, that was like to me. Rice got murdered what 10 years ago?
Still,
2014, 2015. Yeah, true.
still,
So
still.
see what she said. Okay, well see she said something about go TikTok. See she has anything to say about Michael Green. No,
Okay,
see
so
say Michael Green, and then nothing about that. Then say Trayvon Martin. Let's see what she had to say. So if that's not there, you know the scam, you know the fix is in, Joe. They trying to
there's
clean
a
her up.
law. They're cleaning it up because Candice Owen says a 12-year-old was dangerous. That's what I pulled on TikTok, trying to explain, pull the article of what you explained about the 12-year-old, what it happened to the 12-year-old. There's
Yeah, to me,
four
Rice.
days
Nothing.
ago, it's a 4 days ago information,
No.
1 week ago, 12 hours
Oh,
ago, 3 days ago, 4 days. There's nothing about that
see,
history
okay,
anywhere.
okay. So he probably won't say his name. You might got to put his name in, Tamir Rice. But let's do this one. Let's say Trayvon Martin. Let's say Candace Owens says terrible things about Trayvon Martin. Trabon Martin. Martin. And Trayvon was what 17 when a white man killed him. When a Spanish man killed him.
Trayvon?
16. Yeah, Trayvon Martin, Martin. He's the one you see on the video. His daddy on that. This is America. This is America. He shoot himself in the head. This is America. I said, man, instead of being on the video, you need to go get the dude that fucking killed your son.
Nothing. 18 years ago,
See,
18 hours ago, 4 days ago, 5 days ago,
see.
videos.
So there you go. Nothing. And we know she said fucked up shit about Trayvon Martin. So they're cleaning her up. So
Yep. Because, like I said, I was
The
doing my research about
attacks
her.
against me from APAC citizens or Zionists
see
are now
now,
bordering
see,
on
see,
the
See,
hysterical.
see,
I
see,
mean,
see
not
that every time. See now, she got about that she's fighting because everybody knows now. Only reason they letting her do because everybody knows it's the who. They know it's the Jays that run the world. It's not a scam no more. But I was saying it years ago, oh, Keith, they're crazy, oh, blah blah blah. I said, you guys are morons. I've already done the research for years. You crazy? I know who runs this place. They can't mix me with the fake Jesuits and the Illuminati and all that old dumb shit. I know who runs this place. Because the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, and gangsters. And so when she's talking about the damn cats with those hats, But now, supposedly now, all this time, Joe, but she never knew about the cats with the hat. Now she's mentioning, oh, the Zionists. We know the Zionists, the cats with the hats. Right? So we know that. So now she's not, now all of a sudden she knows, she's seen the light, Joby. All these years, she never knew. While she was working, Joby, for a Zionist organization. What was the name of that organization that's supposed to be fired last year? Supposedly, because now she went off the reservation, was talking against the Zionist J's, the Zionist hats. What was the name of that organization? Look, what's up, Joby? Say, go to Google, say, what's the name of that damn, The Wire? Is it called The Wire? Say, put this up, Joby. Say, Candace Owens gets fired from Zionist organization. They don't want to admit it was. Let's say Zionist, Zionist organization, The Wire. I think it was The Wire. They was paying her millions of dollars. So now she didn't know what she's making millions of dollars with The Wire. She know that was Zionist control. She know that was Mossad, PSYOP place. Still the same thing today. Or to say Candace Owens gets fired from The Wire.
Hold on, just a minute.
Time. Take your time. Now, but she didn't know. She didn't know who ran and owned The Wire, Joe. But she didn't know after working there for years.
So it says Candace Owens blames Zionists after she's suspended from YouTube over Kanye West interview. That's it. That is in. That's about Kanye West. That's about Kanye West.
Yeah, see what she said. She gets fired from The Wire.
Yes.
That Candace Owens gets fired from The Wire in 2024.
Dang. These people never allowed me to read things without just.
Well, that kind of shit on them. Hey, subscribe to our paper. Hey, subscribe to this, subscribe to that. Run out shit and give us some money.
Hold on.
So we know The Wire is a Mossad-backed organization completely. Oh yeah, you go to TikTok about go to TikTok and say Candace Owens gets fired from The Wire.
Yeah, because this one's this one. Okay. Candace Owens. Damn. They won't allow me to read shit without these ads. Okay, let me go to TikTok.
Go TikTok, type in Candace Owens gets fired from The Wire. She didn't know. Oh, now she's mentioning about the Jays all the time. She worked for the Jays all the time, giving them millions of dollars to be a puppet and a bootlick. I suppose that she's under some great awakening. Are you crazy? Supposedly that's why they do. Oh, she's now seen the light. She's seen the light.
Okay.
Damn, I ain't got that on TikTok. That's got to go TikTok somewhere.
Dead Palestinian children that I would see on my X feed since then.
It's horrific.
You know, it's heartbreaking to me as a mother. It's horrific to me that the media,
as a mother with my non-black children, as a mother,
of Palestinians, and I will not be on that side because at the end of the day, the hit pieces, the name calling, the anti-Semitism, the psychopathic language that seems to be coming out of people means nothing. And I want to make sure everybody knows this, right? At the end of the day, you are going to have to account to God for the things that you allowed, the things that you were complicit in.
What fake God she's talking about when she's already threw black people under the bus? What fake? What fake God are you talking about? You think these fake white people are going to God? You out of your fucking mind. That's who you sided with, lady. They still running around talking about the rapture coming. For what? For them? Yeah, good luck with that. Even though it's fake. Good luck with that.
Things that you did not have enough courage to state.
Okay.
The amount of death of Palestinian children has been unacceptable, full stop.
Why isn't that showing her? Why is it not showing videos of her being fired? Why are we talking about her and Piers Morgan? These are both two controlled opposition. They're both fakes. She's controlled opposition and he is. See, you think they see this how mind control works. You think they're having an argument like Joby said she put on the news, 9 o'clock, family sit down. When you're stupid, you understand this is controlled opposition. You think they're fighting. They're not. They're both controlled by the same people. Same J's own that company, owned her. Okay? Supposedly fired her last year. Right? She got fired from the wire. I don't know why it ain't nowhere on TikTok. That was everywhere. We talked about that last year, me and Joey. You guys know she got fired from the wire. They can't even find it. So they're trying to scrub her image. So now she's fighting against the people. Oh, she's fighting. Oh, she's now good. That's why I see people going for the bait all on TikTok. Man, have you seen what Candace Owens is doing? Have you seen it? Hey, stupid. Moron.
It's too much. Jibadaba is telling me to critique Candace Owens' makeup. It's too much for a journalist, I'd say. You have to know personally what I've known, understanding with wearing makeup. That
I know about the makeup. Candace Owens is ugly. That's why the makeup don't even.
But I'm telling you, yeah, that needs to be extra. Personally, because I'm on a platform where I can express myself. Mondays, I'm gonna be very cool. Tuesdays, I can be a little bit extra. Wednesday is a cool day. Thursday, I can be extra. Friday.
Well, does she got too much makeup on? I can't tell. I'm on my phone. I can't tell. Does she have a lot of makeup on?
Every single political commentator in America.
Yeah, it's a little bit. It's a little bit too much for.
Okay. I can't tell what she is. Makeup on, makeup not. She's still ugly.
It's not bad. It's not good, but yeah, it's just too much to be on this. I'd say, but it's not bad. It's not good. Yeah.
Every single political commentator in America. Every single one of them knows this, that if you do not step out and say things that are radically pro-Israel, or if you're too quiet
every common project, she didn't know that for years. She worked for those people. So now all of a sudden she's talking, if you don't say for these people, you're going to be every journalist knows this. Every journalist knows that forever. Before me and you were born, lady. This was always the way of the world before I was even born. I was born into this shit not knowing what was going on. This been going on, lady. You work directly for these people. Now you want to say, now you got some epiphany. It's the Zionists and blah, blah, blah. This is fake. She knew who was cutting her goddamn checks. She knew who put her raggedy ass on. This no good self-hating black broad. With all these races around her. She knew what was going on. And she was comfortable in the space with these white races. She was comfortable because she's self-hating. This woman looks in the mirror every day and feels that hate for her own self. It's deep.
They want you to be radically pro-Israel. You can lose everything. That's truth. That is a fact. I'm not feeling like I need to hide from that anymore or be afraid to say it, rather, is a better way to say it, because I've endured this for years. I'm just at the end of my rope. I have given so much rope here, and I am just done.
You have given so much hatred, you mean? You've given so much hatred to black people, and you've gained so much amount of money that you're comfortable to.
Exactly.
At this point.
That's why she got out of it. Exactly. Because they noticed. And so, when you show Nick French said, you're a grifter, Candace. You're a fake. You're phony. You made millions of dollars because you know what white people want to hear. She knows because he's racist. White people love to hear these coon-ass Negroes talk that racial shit. Oh, black people are fucked up. Black people are criminals. Black people are stupid. They love that shit. They love it from one of their black coons. So that allowed her. That's why she got a big mansion in L.A. and she got mansions everywhere. You the one told us all the houses she got. She got a mansion. I ain't gonna share all that shit. She got a mansion in L.A. You showed her in Malibu, which is L.A. She got a mansion here, a mansion there, a mansion every goddamn where.
Let me just a minute. Give me six.
I was like, they been paying this lady good as hell. See, you can say hateful shit about black people, on YouTube, TikTok. They don't never demonetize you. But black people sticking up for themselves and say these are goddamn lies. Oh, you're getting demonetized. You're getting shadow banned. You're getting no money. Her saying all kind of foul shit about black children. About black children should be murdered. This was this no good dead went said.
So she
ahead,
she is estimated to have a net worth of around 500 million US dollars accumulated through multiple income
How
streams,
much?
such
How
as
much? How much, Joey? How much?
$500 million.
Jesus Christ! This chick is worth $500 million, Joey. They been paying her that much. Oh my! That's what she got. Oh my God! She got much money as an African dictator. You got me. What? They man bootlicking. See, I just don't got the soul, man. Bootlicking, man. You be a bootlick, you'll get that money. You sell to your people $500 million, Joey.
Yes, because this is 2 months ago. Literally,
Yeah, but she
article.
trying to say, she was broke when the French said they were gonna sue her and all this other shit. And you put about it. I know she worked that much, but Joey started staying on them houses. I was like, what? You got a house here, Joey's got a house there, a house in Nashville. Of course, she gonna go to her fake. She gonna go to fake white America. Her main house is in Nashville. You know, we know that's white supremacist heaven right there, right? So she got, but so she said only got one main house, and Joey put up all them houses. Got a house in Malibu. This broad can put a house in Malibu. I was like, nah, $500 million. This blows my mind. No wonder why she can afford a goddamn house in Malibu. I can't even afford a tent in Malibu. And hey, what you doing in that tent? Man, it's about all I can afford. Get your black ass out of here.
So yeah, the what is Candace Owens? If you can see my screen, what is Candace Owens?
Yeah, see.
Whatever podcaster, going all the way down. Podcaster Candace Owens addresses her 9th digit fortune.
Let me say something real quick. Can you hear me, Joe? Am I going out?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Am I going out?
No, I can hear you.
Now, if you think this broad made $500 million from podcasting, you are a moron. Okay? You think she got this from YouTube money? You are a moron. She got $500 million because those folks that run this planet paid her. Okay? You don't get making no $500 million on fucking YouTube and TikTok. Okay? Or Twitter. They won't even pay nobody no money. So people probably been investigating her money and say, how she worked all this $500 million? Because you ain't doing that on no YouTube stream today right now. So those folks have been paying this wretched ass broad $500 million. Go ahead, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Let's see if we have something right here. This is from Facebook. Let's see.
This is crazy. I'm about blown out my damn body. $500 million.
She's the kind of person you can't ignore, whether you love her fearless, unfiltered opinions or despise her outspoken, hard-hitting views. For years, she has been at the center of some of the most explosive debates in America. Her speeches go viral. Her tweets break the internet. Her interviews leave people speechless. But here's the thing. Who is she beyond the headlines? What does her life really look like when she's not sitting across from politicians or tearing apart media narratives on live TV? In 2025, Candace Owens isn't just a commentator. She's a media mogul, a multimillionaire, and a woman living an ultra-luxurious life. She has built a staggering $6 million net worth, turning political commentary into a lucrative empire.
Okay, they said 6 million. Okay, they saying 6 million. Joey said 500. 6 million is a long way from 500 million. They just saying she's a low budget millionaire. 6 million ain't a lot of money. But Joey just said she's a 500 million, which one is right?
2 months ago, they're saying it's around $500 million. This is 2 months ago.
That's 500 million. This dude on this thing is just saying 6 million. That's a long way from 500 million.
So
6 million is making 6 million.
The video I have, this is a 6 months ago video, and the article I read was a 2 months ago.
Joby, you're not gonna go from $6 million to $500 million in those 2 months. Okay, how much cooning she doing? Are you insane? So somebody's numbers are way off. You ain't going for no $6 million to $500 million, Joby, in those 4 months. Are you crazy? Go ahead.
Features so exclusive, they make even Hollywood stars jealous. Her car collection isn't just about luxury, it's a perfect mix of practicality and high-end performance. And in her personal life, she's married to British aristocrat George Farmer, raising a growing family with her 4th child on the way. But her biggest shocker yet? In April 2024, she made a life-altering religious transformation, one that even her most loyal fans didn't see coming. So, buckle up, because we're about to pull back the curtain and dive deep into the real Candace Owens, the one you never get to see. Let's begin.
Now pause it. Whenever they tell you about an aristocrat in England, that don't mean shit. Aristocrats be broke as hell. Okay? That's just some goddamn royal name, right? Maybe it's a baron or a duke or some shit England. But those motherfuckers always be broke. I'm the Duke of Chinchilla. You got any money? No, but I got the title. So that don't mean nothing. Remember, she married this dude in 2 weeks of meeting him. Yeah, 2 weeks. So understand. So that's why she want to bump out as many babies she can, because she hates being black. Oh, the whiter the baby is, is this one too dark? Because if she has a dark skinned one, you better believe she's gonna hate on it. And she got one kid that comes out dark, she's gonna be hating on that child because she hates who she is. She hates being black. Go ahead, Joe.
Most powerful conservative voices of our time, we have to go back to where it all started. Born on April 29th, 1989, in White Plains, New York, Candace wasn't born into wealth, connections, or political power. Her childhood was spent in Stamford, Connecticut, where she was raised by her mother and grandparents after her parents' divorce.
Remember, she's a grifter. Pause it. Remember, she sued the school for racism. Now says racism doesn't exist. She's just like that no good. What's that damn Supreme Court justice name? Clarence Thomas, who used the shit to get him there to say it's bad. That's her ass. She put all the white people all racist against her, so she filed a lawsuit with black people to get her money. As a teenager, that's how you know she's a grifter. She was trained herself. She's despicable. So she'll do anything for money. This broad is despicable. Claim that in teenage that the white people were being discriminated toward. Now she's the one saying discrimination doesn't exist. This is how despicable this bitch. And that means her parents that raised her and her grandparents who are immigrants, these Caribbean niggas, that's their mindset. She's raised fucked up and her grandparents are fucked up. And I'm going on the record saying that. And if it hurts your feelings, get your ass out the damn line. Her grandparents are fucked up because they raised her fucked up. They raised her with no values. No love for even being black. That's how you're raised. You just don't become anti-black overnight. She's raised fucked up and these other niggas, a lot of them hate being black. And we know that's a fact. That's why they the skin bleaching. Like in that, besides Africa, these Caribbean niggas are the skin bleaching capital of the world. Okay? That's what they thought this pea-brain broad. Go ahead, Joe.
Yeah, so I'm going to share a video of, that's what I'm telling you again. They're really trying to hide so much about her. I'm not understanding why right now. Is it because of the Charlie Kirk whole thing, or what is really happening? Because there's so much missing information about her from the past. All again, if you go back to the internet, you can do your own survey. The videos you're gonna find is from 5 days ago, 17 hours ago, 24 hours ago.
Because they're trying to remake her. They're trying to remake her, Joby, as a freedom fighter. These are characters. They're trying to remake her, rebrand her no good fake trifling ass.
So one of the videos I can see as we talk about how talking about discrimination doesn't exist. Let me just share what I
I
can
told
see.
that yeah, exactly. I told you. She gonna say discrimination doesn't exist, and I want you to go back and look. Say Candace Owens filed for discrimination while in high school. She
Okay.
no good. It's no good. Krypton ass. And then
It's a
put
broken
the
culture.
Nick
It's a broken society, and hip hop is
and then
hurting
put
things.
the
I
Nick
also want to talk.
and then put the Nick Prentice videos about her ass, calling her a no good, dirty grifter.
Something I've realized, even if Black Americans are aware and know their history, right? And you can get Black conservatives who understand the history much more, who understand, the ills of the left and what the left has done.
You're not a Black American. You're not a Black American. That's the cut. You're not a Black American, bitch. You're not a Black American. So you don't get. See, that's the scam that white supremacy. She gets the. She knows she's not a Black American. You're not a Black American. You're a Black Caribbean. Our history is not your fucking history, lady. You're not a Black American. Your family's from fucking Barbados, or when that dude got shot out, oh, can I hug it? Can I hug it? Can I hug the white woman? You're from there. Our history's not here. You didn't go up in slavery here. You didn't fight nobody. Your family ain't fight nobody in the streets. Your family don't come from the Black Panthers. You had nothing to do with our history. You see how they take these bootlegs and then they try to latch them onto our history because they're black, and you won't ever look that these motherfuckers have nothing to do with Black Americans. She's Caribbean. She's from the Caribbean. That's where family's from. What is up with quick trouble? Just keep that right there. Go to Google. Say where's Candace Owens family from in the Caribbean? Say where's Candace Owens family from in the Caribbean? I think it's Barbados. All these boot-licking Caribbean Negroes. Known for your boot-licking. Where's Candace? What is
Owens,
that?
I think Owens is also from Caribbean American heritage through her
Yeah.
grandmother, who is originally from St. Thomas, U.S.,
Saint,
Virgin
Saint,
Island.
Saint Thomas, yeah. Boot-licking handkerchief head Caribbean. So yeah, that's your lineage. You ain't got to do no Black American. Get your ass out of here. But that's what they do. They fool you when they get because they're black. You don't never. They know you dumbed you down too now. You don't question that this lady ain't no Black American. She's from this is an island Negro here, from the Virgin Islands, St. Thomas, and poverty rich. Remember, these island niggas are almost as worse off than Africans. They're impoverished, so they suck white daddy's penis all down their raggedy throats. They worship white people just as bad as the African does. And probably even worse. The sellout, bootlicks. Go ahead, Jim.
To the conservative side, the same bad habits that I was hoping Black conservatives would be abandoning. And what I'm talking about, number one, is conflict resolution. Black Americans do not know how to resolve basic conflicts. Everything has to turn into a fight.
He said it's crazy shit. Bitch, you're not a Black American. And see, this is the Charlie Kirk talk she's talking about. So we were wrong. See, in her mind, because she's a bootleg, we were wrong for fighting white people who were killing us and murdering us. Conflict resolution. What are you talking about? We were getting murdered and hanged in the streets, lady. We were supposed to fight. She's talking about some conflict resolution. See, this all that white supremacist talk coming out of her raggedy ass throat. Go ahead, Joe.
For being a bootlicker, this is what you get, because we've seen a month ago or a few months ago.
It's not a month ago. It's a month ago.
We saw the same guy on your screen talking crazy to her just in front of, in front of her face, talking racial slur in front of her face. And
exactly. She didn't know how to do it because she's a bootlicker and she hates Black people, Joe. She hates herself. So that's why she let him just talk crazy in front of her crazy ass. Then when he left the show, he went back and said, "You ain't no boss, bitch. You get in and make me a sandwich. You're a Negro and you're a grifter and you're a puppet and we a puppet and a bootlick. We're done with you bootlick Negroes."
Same thing is happening on repeat. So this is actually how many years ago? Let me see to confirm. This is 4 hours ago. We have Nick Fuentes, Nukes, saying that Candace Owens is talking about the Candace Owens insane lawsuit, because remember we had Bridget Macron coming out to prove that
Yeah, she's a woman. She's a
he is a
woman.
woman. She is a woman. She is a woman. Get the term correctly.
That's what Candace Owens with a sensation is. You're born a man and you're gonna die a man. Right? Remember you played that crazy. Remember you played that crazy shit.
Yeah, I just love the way I call her. It's just so. She is a woman. She. This video.
Candace is already folding like a lawn chair and is scrambling to dismiss the lawsuit now that Brigitte Macron is willing to show fact pics.
Did you
it
see
seems
that?
pretty clear now that this is one last big grift before she loses her ass in the lawsuit.
Holy. Did you see that? Honestly. She goes on Tucker Carlson and says, I'm not even going to vote to dismiss the lawsuit. She said, I'm not even going to vote to dismiss it. She goes, because I don't want, she said, I think they don't want it to go to trial because they know that she's a man. And Tucker, who's interviewing her, says, wait, what? I've never heard that. You're not going to vote to dismiss the suit. He said, I've never heard of such a thing. He said, wait, pause, time out. He said, wait a second. You're telling me that you're not going to do everything in your power to dismiss this high-powered lawsuit against you, this well-funded lawfare attack. You're not going to try to dismiss it? She goes, no, I'm not. He goes, wow. What did she do today? She motioned to dismiss the lawsuit. I cannot wait. You do not understand. I cannot wait. When we get the Brigitte Macron boobs and vagine, when we get Brigitte Macron bobs and vagine, those will be the most expensive nudes ever purchased in history. And I cannot wait. Was it worth it? Candace Owens is going back to the ghetto. She's going.
She's going back to the city. And remember, this dude is a homosexual. He's a weirdo, right? But you know, he's controlled opposition. See, this is all fake. You think they're fighting? He's controlled opposition. Tucker Carlson's controlled opposition. Candace Owens is. They're all fake. They're all controlled by the same people. Like he's fighting against the Jays too. He's a fake. This dude is a rampant. I'm on YouTube. I'm trying to clean it up a little bit. He's a rampant, despicable, disgusting, debaucherous, homo. You know what? That's what this little weirdo is. Everybody doesn't like women. He's a homo dude. He does all these weird ass shit. You always find him in these weird ass transsexual and homosexual rooms. This dude here, right? This moron here. That's why he's got numbers. He's being sponsored. He's a fake. He's a phony. Right? Everybody had goofy Kanye West, who's another retarded Negro, another moron. You got morons. He's a kind of a genius, like an irritant. This fucking idiot. No. Everybody was hanging around with this idiot, this moron, this controlled opposition. Okay, he's to make the white even more radical. And how is he a goddamn white supremacist with a name like Fuentes? Did he say he's a Mexican? When do Mexicans become white people? Joby had me look at some goofy ass movie yesterday with these Mexicans. I was like, all right, get out of here.
Yeah, you left me hanging out.
I can't take no more of this shit. I gotta go.
I was like, God, that kid just left me hanging here.
I gotta go. I can't take no more of this. these subtitles and all this old shit. I gotta go. This ain't my fight with these Mexicans. So, is Nick Fuentes? Oh, Joby, let me do this, Joby. I don't even know. Say, as Google says, Nick Fuentes from Mexican descent. Because if he's Spanish, he wouldn't claim to be Mexican. Because Spanish are white people. Spanish hate when you call them Mexicans. I want to see if this dude is from Spanish or Mexican descent. So ask him, is he from Mexican descent first? Then we'll go to Spanish. He said, no, I'm the conqueror. I'm Cortez. I conquered the Mexicans. This little bastard's a Mexican. Or is he from Spanish? Is he Cortez in that movie, Joby? Or is he the Mexicans in that movie?
Nicholas Joseph Fuentes, born in 1980. Wow, we born the same. Okay, he's a little bit older than me. 1998, in August 18th, is an American far-right political commentator, activist. Okay, let me see.
Far right. They don't want to call him a racist because that's what he is. He's a far right. See, if you're black and you speak for black people, you're some kind of hate merchant. See, us speaking up for black people, we hate. Because remember, we're supposed to stay on the bottom and not fight. Because they will say the world has delegated black people to be on the bottom. And how dare us have the audacity to fight against it. So it's not saying it's ethnic, it's ethnicity.
Chicago.
No, that's not his ethnicity. That's where he's born. He didn't make him. He's born in Chicago. That's not ethnicity. I want to know if is he from Mexican descent.
They're not talking about. Okay, so let me rephrase the question again.
Says Nick Fuentes from Mexican descent.
Mexican descent.
We know his people wouldn't hear. His name is Fuentes. That's a Spanish name. Are these Mexican or he's from Spanish descent? Are these in that movie he's watching? Are these Cortez or he's the Mexican?
His father
in that movie.
His father is of Mexican descent, and his
mother
what?
Oh wait, his father's what?
His father is of Mexican descent, and his mother is of descent.
His mama's a what?
Italian descent.
Oh, so he's a African. He's a African. He's a Mexican. He's a half Mexican. He's a African. So this dude ain't even white, and he's Italian. He's not even a white man. You understand this? This motherfucker, I know because this motherfucker here, I told you. The bumper race motherfuckers are always worse than even the white. This motherfucker's not even a white man. And he wouldn't be, he's the one that they would sacrifice. This motherfucker wouldn't even be considered a white man in America 70 years ago. This motherfucker ain't even a white man. He's talking about what the white people done. He's not even a white man. They don't see this goddamn hybrid as no white man. He's a African. He's a half Mexican. He's a African. Half Mexican, half Italian. You know white people see Italians, and depending on what part of Italy his mama's from. Is she from Northern Italy or Southern Italy? See that? If you guys don't know, Northern Italy, they'll consider them whites. That's like Switzerland. Southern Italy, you know that's Moorish territory. Sicily and anything south of Rome, the Moors went in there and just ravaged coochie everywhere. We know that's a fact. So we know Southern Italians are not considered white. That's why you had Frank Sinatra, who was blue-eyed, white, and had black. I'm not considered white. Remember that? Because he's from Southern Italian. Yo, we pull this up. Let's pull this up real quick. We gonna get some real shit here. But see, Candace Owens wouldn't know nothing because she's a moron. What I'm saying, Candace Owens don't have no understanding of none of this. I destroyed this bastard. You're not even a white man, moron. You got black blood running all through you. Yeah, half Mexican, half Italian. There's all kind of nigger blood in you, stupid. All kind of nigger blood in you. Yeah, provable, you fucking moron. So pull this up, Joey. Say, ask Google, do this. I got a fool Google, so we got like a instead of a question, we got like a comment. Say it just like this. Say for the longest time, Southern Italians were not considered white. Say for the longest time, Southern Italians were not considered white. I'll break your back, fucking fool. He wasn't even considered a white man. Ku Klux Klan to fucking hang his ass. Go ahead, Joby.
can say from my screen, yes, for a time in the US
Uh-huh.
and Australia, Southern Italians, including many with
Everywhere, Joby. Go ahead.
Sicilian roots, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, were not
Yes,
considered
Sicily. I told you, Sicily. Yeah, and Southern Italian. Go ahead.
or were not considered white due to their perceived proximity to Black and Middle Eastern people.
Exactly. No, not the Middle East, because the black, because the Moors wouldn't have fucking all kind of coochie, Joby.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not.
The,
That's when the Moors ruled all that. So
mm-hmm.
they're not. They never considered them white people. So this moron who ain't even white, Joe, and they know the white man knows his ass ain't even white. They let his ass believe all that white supremacy talking. But when they get is that the Klan would get rid of the KKK would get rid of his ass because he's not a white man, Joby. He's half Mexican, which ain't white, and he's half Italian, which ain't white. I wanted to get I had to fool Google a lot. He said, if you said Italian white, they said, yeah. I had to give you a comment so they knew because all parts of southern Italian to Sicily were never considered white people, Joe. Never. Because the Moors went in there and raised havoc on that coochie.
Yeah.
And that's what they're telling you right there. So how's this non-white man talking about being a white supremacist? But see, Candace Owens too stupid. She doesn't know any of this history. None of it.
Mm-hmm.
None of it. Because she hates it. That's about. Go ahead, Joe. Sorry, go ahead.
It says this led to wide discrimination, linking, and denial of opportunities. This racial classification was a social construction, not a biological one, and changed over the 20th century as Italians assimilated.
They started letting them be white people, Joe. They started allowing them because as white people's number dwindled when they get smaller, Joe, they add more people into being white so they can boost their numbers up. Right? They allow more people into the club, Joey. They call themselves white because their numbers start to say, hey, we gotta get some more half white people up in here so we can boost our numbers. Shit, it's dangerous right here. So it's crazy. That's what they do. But she couldn't push back on none of that. We talking crazy to her. I said, you couldn't come to me with no fucking goopy Nick Printez talking stupid. I said, you ain't even a white man, moron. There's nothing in your genome where you are a white man. Nothing. You half Mexican, that means you half Mongol. That's a fact. Mexicans are from the Mongol people. That's not a slur. That's a fact. That's about. I'll break your motherfucking back, boy. I'll break your back. You're a Mongol. You're a Mongol half nigger. And I'll break your back. You're a Mongolian nigger. That's what your genetics show. You're a Mongolian nigger. Talking about being a white man and the white people and the Africans never done nothing. And I'm a white man. You are a Mongolian nigger. Huh? Don't take a DNA test, boy. That's what's going to come back. Hey, Nick Parentes, you're a Mongolian nigger.
Let me play this video. We've shared a video of this guy before. Again, like I said, numbers are filled up with lies, but he's one of the guys we've shared a video before of one of the girls who's exposing the PDD situation, if you can remember, Keith. One of the girls who came to confess about the PDD situation on his channel. So we have one of the people who we interviewed, and they were speaking about the truth about Candace Owens, literally, and not just about the Brigitte Macron situation, but about Candace Owens. And another video I was also watching, I don't know, I can't find it on my queue, but I think I was watching it off my tabs that I have of how they met with Joe Biden, because we have Joe Biden and Joe Biden.
Joe Butt.
Yeah. So there's another video. I can't find it, but I was watching it sometime earlier. It was showing also how they're exposing each other and how they've been lying on this industry. But let me share this because, like I said, personally, what I've recognized is they're hiding a lot of information about Candace Owens currently. Most of the videos are 2 weeks, 5 days, a week ago. It's not making sense. So there's something they're trying, like kids say, they're trying to elevate her in a different way. But I'm yet to also see how they're elevating her. Because currently, there's a video I was to share earlier, which I was sharing with Keith, right? Let me share this first before I share the other one. There's this.
You are going to replace Charlie Kirk, okay? Kings are born. You don't just get to depose and tell us that we're going to follow this individual, okay? I'm one of the Masons of Turning Point USA. You put a shill in Charlie Kirk's chair, in Charlie Kirk's company, and you try to tell us to follow that individual, I will be an enemy of you. There will be nothing that can stop me. Okay? And I want you guys to understand, this is not a threat.
And I'm going to say this is phony because they can just ghost her ass on every algorithm. It's all fake. I'm going to be enemy of you. I'm going to fight for this white supremacist. I'm going to fight. I'm going to be an enemy of you. And they own all of it. They get rid of it tomorrow, Joe. But they just shut that. All they got to do is, why they never ban their channel, Joe? Why they ain't taking off of YouTube and TikTok? Right now.
She has to back up what the rest of the world on the bootlickers like Peter Stews.
Stupid Peter Stews, Joe. You crazy ass. Why they take that on channel right now? They can take a channel down right now. But not no one. Same way they did me. Just take it. I just woke up the next day. My whole TikTok channel was just gone. Exactly. So they can just take our channels anytime they want to. So why don't they? Because it's all cap and fake. Because they own TikTok and they own TikTok. They just signed the deal. They own it. The cats with the hats on it. The cats with the hats own YouTube because it's called JTube. You know that. It's a fact. Okay? They're on Facebook, they're on Insta, on all of it. So why? When she was a threat, they would just shut her ass up and take her whole channel. Take it all down. See, that's how you know this is fake. Because they can ghost you anytime they want because they own the infrastructure of communication itself. And anybody would only see her as on her own groupie website, that would become an echo chamber. No one would see her outside her groupie channel, so no one would care. And her power would be instantly cut off. That's how you know this is fake. This is phony. They can destroy her because she don't own anything, not no communication. They can just stop her right now. Right now. YouTube channel gone. YouTube channel gone. TikTok channel gone. Instagram channel gone. Fucking Twitter channel gone. Yeah. Overnight. Ain't nothing you can do because they remember these are supposedly independently owned private companies. So they can do what they want. It's in the damn when you sign your terms of service. These are conditions. We can terminate your channel no matter what you do whenever we feel like it. Because this is our platform. So if they really was upset about her talking, they just terminate all damn social. And they've done that to the real people. The real people, they've terminated all their shit. It's terminated. They don't give no answers. They don't say nothing. So this is kabuki theater again. This is kabuki theater with this fake broad. I will be an enemy of you and blah, blah, blah. Clip, okay. All you gotta do is say, hey, Masad, hey, cut all them channels down. Get rid of all of them today. We own all of it. TikTok, we own all of it. Cut all the channels down right now. Okay. Wake up. Who's she talking to now? Well, I'm being enemy of you. You want to see that? Who owns all the TV stations? Oh, they do. She be cut from all TV stations. That's a wrap. She's not getting no more interviews because they own it all. So they're going to see Candace Owens is going to be like in a witness protection program. You ain't going to even hear from her ass. So that's why this is fake. Okay? They get rid of her ass out of all social media, all interviews on TV. She's done. It's a wrap. She be writing articles. Did you see the Candace article? The Candace Owens article? Man, I ain't got time to read no fucking article. What are you talking about? Go ahead.
Let me go back to where's this video on Beatrix thing. on YouTube. Okay, this one. Let me share this.
Let's do Candace Owens.
Okay.
Are you ready for this one?
Oh my God.
That's the one I'm going to. Because I know you and her. You guys became best friends after UFC.
I spoke with her longer than anybody I've ever talked to in my life.
I'm listening to these guys. First of all, Candace has got a sense of humor.
She's hilarious.
And I'm sitting next to Vinny.
And remember, this guy's a phony too. This damn Pat Brett.
I don't think Candace Owens has a sense of humor. She doesn't. None.
No, she doesn't. No. That's why, Zach, he's a phony. This dude, this David Pat, bro, this is definitely an op. This is a phony. This is a Turkish moron. You mean, this is not Turkish, and they always suck Israeli penis, right? So this dude is a fake. He's a phony. Pat Davidson, whatever his goofy name is.
That
you're behind Trump.
Yeah, so it was you're here, Sage is this side, Candace is over here, and you're hearing, Vinny and Candace. And it's like, hey, how do you feel about these two guys? They've been on top of each other for over a minute. They look like they're enjoying it. Are you okay with that? And literally, they're doing commentary.
It's
a sport. And I said, I would entertain watching you guys react to a UFC fight.
100%.
It would be funny as hell. But while we're there, she's saying all this other stuff. And she said, Candace Owens, this is a story, claims French First Lady Brigitte Macron is a man.
What?
Listen.
Candace Owens has
go back to her tweet, right?
wagered her career that French President Emmanuel Macron's wife was born a man. It goes that French Lady Brigitte Macron, 70, was actually born Jean-Michel Trogneux before eventually transitioning at the age of 30. It further states that she did not give birth to any of her 3 children and that her first husband, 69 years old, retired banker, said to have died a recluse in 2020, never existed. She went on to tell her followers why she thinks this theory has legs. The first obvious thing she said is the First Lady is simply unable to produce any photos of herself throughout the first 30 years of her life. Guys, how easy to debunk this. Well, if you say, Candace, no, actually you've lived as a man for 30 years, I've lived 30 years. I'm going to show you every photo of every year that I've lived.
That's wild.
So she's fully going on there.
Vinny, I'm going to let you take the thing. I just want to read Candace's quote. This episode is blowing up. She just did a whole reaction to this. After looking to this, and this is actually huge, I'm willing to stake my entire professional reputation on the fact.
Pause. This is what you call white noise, guys. This is just distraction upon distraction. This is called white noise. Okay? Get you fighting about shit that's not, and this is like filler, right? Like filler in a donut. This is some filler shit. To have you just fighting and being distracted about some nonsense shit that don't mean anything in the big scheme of things. It's filler. It's all just it's just stupid banter going back and forth. Oh, Candace Owens is fighting against Macron, and Macron is fighting against Candace when they're controlled by the same people, guys. Majority shows the families. Who runs France? The Rothschild family. Who runs goddamn The Wire that she was a part of? The Rothschild family, Mossad. So this is all fake. It's all fake. They want you not to know that this is all fake. Have you all, he's going against Macron, and he's going against Candace. It's all fucking fake. But you know that everything you believe in the world is fake and phony. And all these people that you see that now have some kind of influence, they're all controlled. There's no real influence no more on this planet unless you are controlled by these folks. Because remember, they're on all avenues of communication. The radio, they own it all. Internet, they own it all. TV, they own it all. So you're not going to break through on any of their platforms unless you're already controlled opposition. Candace Owens, this moron here, all of them. All you're looking at is a theater of the absurd. Kabuki theater. It's fake. Kabuki theater means fake. It's theater of the absurd. Okay? Because they're controlled and owned by the same people. Because they own it all. Remember, they make sure there's no independent systems that they're gonna allow to come to fruition. TV, you own all of it. Remember, they went all thing that was open at one time was this TikTok. TikTok was simply what they do. They gotta go get it. They went and got it. They gotta go get it. You gotta go get it now. Shut it down. So what you watch and what you intake visually or hearing is all a psyop. All of it. All of it's now a psyop. Unless when the only time you're getting the truth, you get a smaller station like mine, because they're not gonna allow us to grow no more. Right? Not gonna allow us to grow. That's out. We've already been. People say, Key, why are you not bigger like you used to be? What's that? But they're not gonna allow that. My voice and Joey's voice is too dangerous now. I'm pulling back the curtain, showing you how things really work. And you know I'm right. I'm saying it's fact. I've been proven factual over and over again. So they're not gonna allow me to ever get to 1 million followers and all that shit. I'm a threat to the system. And now you know how the system works. So when you know what you're looking at just witty banter and back and forth of fucking bullshit. This is kabuki theater. Go ahead, Joe.
2021, Candace Owens was celebrated by Christians for boldly standing up against secular ideologies and defending what many saw as core Christian values. But her recent loyalty to figures like Andrew Tate, Kanye West, and her involvement in anti-Semitic conspiracy theories have left many Christians feeling uneasy, even betrayed. The very loyalty that once made her a conservative champion might now be leading her and those who look up to her down a dangerous path. We'll explore how her loyalty has led to her apparent anti-Semitism. But first, if you need evidence for just how bad things have gotten, take a look at this tweet. Just a few months ago, Candace tweeted, "Ban pornography. It's a psychological weapon intended to weaken our men." She followed up by saying that it was created by the most deprived people among us and that we should stigmatize every person who defends or profits from it. Now, most Christians supported this sentiment, believing that she was standing for Christian values that promote family and well-being. She even tweeted that the men who struggle with pornography are the intended victims, but this is where things get complicated. You see, her stance made it all the more confusing when she defended and protected someone like Andrew Tate, who, right before his arrest, was bragging about exploiting men with porn, saying,
"Chicks would sit there and hit
Andrew Tate, this is another fake psyop. These are the fake people, like I try to teach goddamn dumbass Candace. This is a fake. He's a phony. You understand this? This dude is a fake. He's a phony. He's put up there by the people to gain an audience, to lead you. That's why he was on Alex Jones talking stupid. The one guy finally got it right with Joby, whoever Joby played yesterday. I'm surprised. These are characters that they plug in and promote. This moron here is a character. He's a fake. And he's to influence young white men. And they'll build him up so he can lead them into some other nonsense. So they give him credibility. This dude is a fake. He's a phony. Because remember, most men, I told you, most men are scared of women. Sadly enough. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. Most men are just scared to talk to women. So you get him. And so they're gonna make him like a James Bond figure. Oh, look at he's able to talk to women, and young men like that because they're scared of women, right? Most young men are scared, especially attractive women. They're scared. They don't know how to approach them, especially white men. White men are the goofiest motherfuckers ever. You know, like, how you approach us as a military? How you approach all these women? I'm like, what? Anyway, so they're mostly scared, so they need a role model. Look, that's why Candace looked up to this moron here. They need a role model to look up to. So what they do, they manufacture this Andrew Tate for the loser men to have something to look up to and to generate their focus on him. Oh, he's able to get women and he's got money and look what he does. I wish I was me. And so look, that's how it goes, Joe said.
I'm sorry, I got distracted. Personally, I'm sorry, I got distracted a little bit. So
okay, so that's why they built Andrew Tate, the Jordan Peterson, all these morons, because they need to influence the youth to have this back and forth So they never understand how the world actually really works and what the fuck is really going on.
Yeah, Andrew Tate is such a moron, being honest, but people love him. Trust me, people in Africa idolize him. That's one thing I can tell you.
I just told you, and that's on purpose. That means the people who worship or allies, and I know not you, you're a woman. The ally, that's how you know. That's how you know it works. They know the influence of creating a character like this works, and that most people are morons. So he challenged that. I'll go, Joe.
Not just Kamlesh. It's such an icon for.
I know.
It's not just Kamlesh. So many people are so indoctrinated by this guy. Being honest, Andrew Tate. Oh my God, I want to be Andrew Tate. It's people. Most people actually, if you listen to most of the radio presenters today, it's so pathetic. This is who they refer to. You know that Andrew Tate said this, and this is what should go.
And that's how you know. That's how you know mind control works, Joe. You can never say mind control and brainwash. This dude is a character that they created, Joe. He's a character. And so what he's done, the influence, the following, it works. They let you know, they know it works. When you don't understand the world works, you're easily duped, you're easily fooled, you're easily influenced. If you don't know, this motherfucker's a character. All this story with his life is all fake. It's all character. It's all give him influence and then to start doing a certain talking point that they want out there, Joe.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Staff I trained would do all the talking.
So I'm sorry if I'm gonna be a little bit distracted. I don't have water in my house. I'm trying to get water in my house. I don't understand what's happening. And
the water went out?
Yeah, I barely restore water. So I'm supposed to cook and I don't have zero water in my house. So it's giving me stress. So I'm trying to handle
Damn landlord. Hey, what the fuck is the water, dude?
Yeah, that is the one I'm contacting because our caretaker is so slow and the landlord handles things very quickly. So he's the one I'm trying to contact. So I'm sorry if I'm gonna be a little bit distracted.
We were taking their money, all of it. I had these guys selling their houses, life savings, loans, all of it to me. Give me it all. You'd have a guy.
Feel bad or no?
No, give a solitary.
So it's ironic that she condemned corn as a weapon to weaken others, yet Tate bragged about doing exactly that just months before his arrest. She said that those who profit off of it should be stigmatized, yet right before the pandemic, Tate tweeted, "I make corn. I made so much corn that I made millions. You consume corn. I am God. You are an effing loser." But we knew that already. Learn how to make money by making corn here. But she never stigmatized Tate for it. And all of this is weird because even in her most recent interview of Tate, she talked to him about how bad she thinks that corn is. But this is the same guy who only a few years ago bragged about getting men addicted to corn in order to control them, tweeting, "I super hope the corn addiction gets out of control and ruins everyone's lives. I hope everyone suffers, and I don't want to help anyone break free at all. Keep watching Cam Girls. I want more money." And if you're doubting that this was his Twitter account, he confirmed it in multiple other clips online as well. So now keep in mind that this is the same guy who recorded himself during the COVID lockdowns, saying that he was still running a webcam business. And despite this, Candace still claims that his webcamming business was over 10 years ago.
What he said 10 years ago.
So this video is from 10 years ago.
Looking back 10 years.
When you talk about Candace from 10 years ago.
Fortunately, I had no cameras in my face 10 years ago.
The idea that you did something 10 years ago.
This is 10 years ago.
We'll talk about these things from 10 years ago.
Again, if you found Candace 10 years ago.
Which contradicts the facts, Tate's own recorded testimony, and his countless tweets. And still to this day, she continues campaigning for Tate, spreading all kinds of falsehoods for him. But all of this has left Christians confused. I mean, on the one hand, she talks about her strong conviction against corn, while on the other, she continues to platform and defend Tate despite his entire empire being built on corn. Well, the only way that this would make sense is if Candace didn't know Tate or about Tate prior to his arrest. So is that what happened? Well, we may have gotten a little more insight into that question during a recent live stream Candace did a few days ago, but not based on what she said. Instead, based on what was behind her.
Well, personally, what I'm going to say, the industry is small. That's what I know. Okay, so she's lying. The industry is very small, right? That's what I've learned personally as Joby and being part of the industry I am in as a reporter, I'm a reporter literally. So as a reporter, I'm connected to so many artists. I'm connected to so many other news reporters or other news representers or all that. So she knew Andrew Tate. She's just lying. The
Of
industry
course.
is very small. That's all.
Exactly.
That's what I've learned personally from the industry. Where I
She's a
mean,
liar.
you know someone who knows someone who you know, or you know someone who knows someone you knew. That's just it. So it's a lie. You're not just here. I don't know how to
Not,
put it.
you're not just here not knowing shit.
Yeah, you're not here exactly, not knowing anything. You know why you're here. And unless you're stupid enough, like I'd said back then, personally, I've been kept under certain temptations, and understanding I was young and I knew what this was coming with in terms of consequences back or later, then I said no, because I was introduced into so many things that, like what you keep on saying about the lady you were working with some time back, like being introduced into some things you not expected, and it shocks you because you're young,
Some
like,
shady shit.
this is not what I expect, this is not what I'm told about the industry. So if you're smart enough, you'll escape that. So I don't believe Candace Owens, she was smart enough to know what she was getting herself into. So yes, she's met Andrew Tate before. It's a
Of
lie.
course.
Actually, she didn't.
Of course.
From the pickup of this video, because I've watched and listened to it very well. The fact that you have images of these people behind your background and including your husband, which is going to be mentioned, please stop the pretense. Stop. And the internet never forgets. Never. Okay. So even for me, anything you bump
Exactly.
about me out there, it's true. People do things when they're young, and it's true. Yeah. So nothing out of my reputation, but you don't have to deny it. You don't have to. You don't have to. So long as it was not about killing, about your body, about, just accept it. But you don't have to lie about meeting people in the industry. No.
If you've watched any of her streams from her home office, you may have noticed something interesting. If you zoom in right here, you can see a picture of her husband, George Farmer, from what appears to be several years ago. And if you look to the side of him, he's sitting next to none other than Andrew Tate. Now, we knew that Tate and Candace had met before, but what we didn't know was how deep it really went. According to her husband, he's known Tate for a very long time.
I've known Andrew since before Andrew was Andrew. You know what I mean? I've known Andrew since before he was famous, I guess. Andrew is a great guy.
But what most people didn't know,
it's like what you're talking about yesterday about the numbers, right? You can remember, Keith, we're talking about the numbers. Like, for you to be outside there, to be built up to who you have to become, there's certain levels and certain classes you've passed for you to become who you are, to get the money you get, to have the name you have. Realistically, how many years down the line so far has Black Hot Fire been standing? How many years? 7+ years of Black Hot Fire standing. And since I came, and even before I came, I found numbers being shut down. That's the realistic point of it. Because I came during the pandemic, being outlawed. The pandemic, now the pandemic is almost over. That was the time I was actually coming to Black Hot Fire. That was when spikes were coming from Tanzania, and then pandemic was being outlawed, no more wearing of masks, all that. But still, channels were lost because of talking the truth. Like, so the number. Go back to the numbers.
was that Candace also met Tate several years ago, which could explain why, in her past episodes talking about Tate's charges, Candace didn't distance herself from Tate, but instead went to extreme lengths to protect him, even using an episode to discredit an alleged victim who accused Tate of abuse. And this is where things started looking really suspect, given that Tate's abuser also accused another man when she was 15 years old, and that man was sentenced to 24 years in prison because of it. Because of this, Candace made an episode trying to
why are you involved with white people, though? That's the question again.
Discredit this girl's credibility. In the episode, she even went so far as to refuse to say the name of the convicted felon in order to protect his.
Candace is a despicable human being, though. She's a despicable human being. Now, what you got to understand, all this fake stuff as her core humanity, yo. As a core human, she's despicable. She's a despicable human being.
identity while repeatedly mentioning the underage girl's name in the episode without censoring it.
The first case involves a man who I am not going to name, and the only reason I'm not going to name him is because at the time of the allegations against him, Emma was in fact a minor. By the way, you're going to hear some beeps when I'm discussing this case. If I accidentally say his name, we intend to just beep it out.
It was almost as if Candace was willing to ignore or excuse the very values that she claims to stand for, all because of her personal loyalty to Andrew Tate. Another thing that Tate said in that tweet was that he was God, which is another thing that Candace claims to hate. She claims to hate blasphemy, and Christians have applauded her for defending Christian values by taking a stance against it. Earlier this year, she even posted a video condemning the rapper Lil Nas X.
Pause it. When they talking about Christians, they don't mean no Christians. Remember, they mean white nationalist Christians, which are evil. These motherfuckers are evil. So they're not talking about any good values. Remember, she's part of like Christian values, which murder. So the values they're supposed to is nothing good, right? That's why, she doesn't care because those values are fake. So how can she say it's okay to blow some black kids' head off? None of those white Christians, excuse me guys, burping off.
It's okay.
None of those white Christians, they all laughed when John Martin got murdered. They all laughed and feel good when Tamir Rice got murdered. And they all laughed when George Floyd got murdered, just like her. She said George Floyd was a dirtbag and a criminal, remember? Where were these Christians concerned about him getting his win? And we know it's a fact. That's the autopsy, right? It was he's a drug addict and a scumbag. That ain't what killed him. Common sense. We look at the man getting his windpipe crying his damn neck. And all those white people, don't ever get twisted with that fake Christianity shit they give you. They don't follow none of that shit and don't believe none of it. For them, it's about power and dominance. So they don't care about being Christian or loving towards other people. All of them, every one of those Christian nationalists said George Floyd deserved to die. Every last one. So what Christian values or humanity values are they talking about? She doesn't have them, and they don't have them. So what values are they talking about? Go ahead, Joe.
And we go back to yesterday's question. How many people lost their jobs for mocking George Floyd? How many?
No. They all mocked him. All white people, they all mocked him. Joe, you can go back and that's good. When we leave, before we leave, now let's go to TikTok and say the white nationalists. Let's say that we're going to put white Christian nationalists on TikTok mocking George Floyd. We're going to put that in there.
White just say it, and I'm gonna pull it after playing this one.
Okay, we're gonna say white Christian nationalists mock George Floyd's murder. White Christian nationalists mock George Floyd's murder.
Okay, so let me finish this and then make that.
X for
that is mocking Jesus Christ, and it's obviously meant to be blasphemous.
But not even a month later, she endorsed Kanye's Vultures album, where Kanye says, "I'm the new Jesus," explicit. And this wasn't just art either. Following the release of his album, Kanye said multiple times that he's God. So if Candace was outraged by Lil Nas X for dressing up on a cross and she considered it to be blasphemy, then this old picture of Kanye and him saying that he's the new Jesus should also be considered blasphemy. And just to be clear, given that she's friends with Kanye, I don't expect her to personally attack him, but there's also no need to go out of the way to promote this album if blasphemy really does bother her so much. And those aren't the only Christian values
because Kanye West is a controlled opposition, morons. He's allowed to say stupid shit because Kanye West is an idiot. Literally, he's a moron. He is I don't know where you get the genius shit. He told you he's on the spectrum that he's partially retarded. He told you that somehow a partially retarded kid is a genius. Kanye West is a moron. Talks like a moron, moves like a moron, and is an actual moron. If you can't, I might try to overemphasize this. We say moron a lot, But when I talk about Kanye West, he is a literal moron. Literally. You understand that? And he's dangerous to black people. He's dangerous. Go ahead, Joe.
This seems to turn a blind eye to. Candace has condemned and shamed countless women for being immodest, including Kim Kardashian and Madonna, by saying that they're basically punning corn on the internet for being nearly naked. But that same album she promoted in multiple tweets also features Kanye's naked wife on the cover. And as Candace herself said,
there needs to either be a real standard, right? Or there should be no double standards. We just need to have a real standard to not allow pornography on the internet.
She's also made several podcasts attacking rappers for having degenerate lyrics, but literally every single thing that she scolds and shames other rappers for promoting in their lyrics is also being promoted in Kanye's Vultures album. And rather than being infuriated with it, she praises it. Once again, her values seem to be compromised by selective loyalty. But Candace's loyalty to individuals like Andrew Tate and Kanye West is only one part of the problem. Her unwavering commitment to certain ideologies has led her down an even more dangerous path.
What is it about Hitler? Why is he the most evil?
Because she's an empty vessel. She's fake. She has no core values. That's the dirty secret. She has no core values. She's an empty. They can just pour shit in her ass. Remember, she's an empty, a valueless individual, like the white people that run her and support her. She's actually empty. She's hollow. Gorgeous.
To YouTube, because I couldn't find any relative video about Candace Owens' fake awakening, Blackout Fire has given you the ultimum or ultimatum. I don't know how to put it, but yeah, we've given you the
ultimatum.
Yeah, we've given you the ultimatum deal of a video combined in different ways for you to see the fake awakening, because I couldn't find it on YouTube, on TikTok, BitChute. So I hope this
we're the first one's talking about it.
Yeah, if you share, 18 of you, 21 of you in the chat, if you share with your family and friends, you know
we start talking about Candace Owens, we went from 30 down to 19.
That can create a difference, you know. If you guys share our content with other groups that you are in, you know, let Blackout Fire do the deal. Yeah.
Drive, share it, see what happens.
We have a concentration camp come from the Bolsheviks. Ataturk was Donme. Sigmund Freud was a Kabbalist. Yale was established by Frankists, Israelis that were working at the World Trade Center who were forewarned of the attack.
This is especially evident in her recent flirtation with anti-Semitic conspiracy theories, where her loyalty to these ideas has...
See, and listen to this, see, this how to go back and forth. This fake moron. Her question that doesn't make her anti-Semitic. See, but once you make it like she's now becoming anti-Semitic, because they want to make sure you don't question these things. You questioning shit and seeing the same people that's doing it doesn't make you anti-Semitic. And see, that's why this dude is a no good dirty tool. You questioning seeing these people are the ones that's always involved in some shit doesn't make you anti-Semitic at all. Because you haven't said anything racially about anybody. He's trying to put you in a bag. See, this is a trick bag. He's trying to put Candace is the tool. He's trying to put Candace in a trick bag and making sure when they silence her, they're going to silence you. So you pose any questions, asking questions doesn't make you anti-Semitic, guys. But that's what this tool-ass, fake-ass Negro is saying. Oh, anti-Semitic comments. What's anti-Semitic? She said nothing. She said, oh, the Israelis were there dancing outside 9/11. That's a fact. That's not no hyperbole. That's a fact. So it's not anti-Semitic to ask the question, what were they doing there? Everything she said was factual. So he's trying to put it into a trick bag. See how he can show both sides of the conversation? He's trying to put it into a trick bag. That's what's going on.
To cause her to overlook facts and compromise her Christian values. You see, Candace has built a reputation for calling out misinformation and challenging mainstream media narratives.
So this is a fake hit piece. It's fake. And this is a fake ass, no good, duplicitous ass Negro. He's duplicitous. He's another con man, phony. Oh, the Jay's gonna give me money too. Am I gonna have my house in Malibu? Ooh, house in Malibu. Not just you. This is a tool. When they get done with him, break him and throw his ass by the side of the road where he belongs. Go ahead, Joe.
Listen to this one to the end, guys.
I saw a clip somewhere that you were trying to get the officer who murdered George Floyd pardoned, and I just want to know
Yes,
what your
ma'am.
reasoning was about that.
Well, George Floyd didn't die because of the police officer. He died largely because of a drug overdose.
So we know it's a lie. See that? So we know that's a no good dirty lie. He died, and this
That's what they
so you know he's lying, but that's exactly. They know he's like they kept spreading that lie. We know the autopsy showed his windpipe was crushed because of the weight of the cop killing him with his knee. So he didn't drive because no damn drug overdose. But they know it's a fact. But they'll keep lying. But did anybody lose their job for telling this lie? No, because they're evil. And these are your Christians. What that fake black dude was just talking about. That fake tool. Oh, the Christians are going to be upset while these Christians are lying. The Christians care about a man getting his windpipe crushed and dying. They don't give a fuck because he's black. So let them spare you with their fake Christianity and their fake morals. Their morals are fake, guys. It's moral relativism with these people because they don't have any morals. It's always moral relativism and situational ethics. Whatever the situation calls for, they start some of the they're not ethically upright and they're not moral. It's situational ethics and moral relativism. Since he's black, the morals don't mind. Oh, he's a criminal. He's a drug addict. Autopsy showed his windpipe was crushed because of the weight. See, they can't see no humanity for a black person. You see the man's mind, his body, his neck is getting crushed. And he said, I can't breathe. At least take your knee off my neck. Give me humanity. They don't see that. That's what I told you. The Christianity is fake. It's phony. Don't let nobody person talk that Christian shit to you. You better know history. Getting your face talking that Christian shit to you, you turn around and laugh at their face and get out my goddamn face with your fake shit, Christianity shit when it's concerning black people. They look at that man died and they don't care. Go ahead, Joe.
You're breaking a little bit, but yeah, I can hear now.
But he had his knee on his neck. And we all saw the video.
But the knee on the neck is actually an approved police technique that police departments taught Derek Chauvin to use.
It's approved technique. It's a approved technique that crushed somebody's windpipe. Everybody know he's a dirty liar. It's a approved technique to crush somebody's windpipe. That's a damn lie. But ain't Charlie Kirk a Christian? He's a good Christian. A great Christian. It's to crush somebody's windpipe, he's telling you.
I'm so pissed by just listening to this. Being honest, I'm just pissed.
Do you know that George Floyd was saying I couldn't breathe well before that restraining technique? And
So why'd they use the technique if he already couldn't breathe?
well, because he was actually resisting arrest, and they had to restrain him.
Shit. I can't. Again, I can't. I can't be born
with no one. They always want to be. These things will be. I don't know. Next time you might be.
Hell no. I don't want to. I refuse to.
You won't know. You won't.
I don't.
No memory.
I declare, if the universe listens, I don't want to be born in America because I can deal with this bullshit. Okay, there's no way I'm telling you I can't breathe and you're still putting your knee on my neck. I'm gonna fucking punch you. I'm gonna oh shit. I'm not gonna sit there just watching you kill me. I don't care what the police rules, the police training is all about. I'm not gonna see. I don't know how hard they're gonna come, 16, 15 of them, but I'm gonna try to do something about it. Before you kill me, I'm doing something about it. It sounds crazy. Yeah, Joby, you sound delusional. These things are hard. I don't know, but I'm just not gonna sit there. This is making me mad by just listening to it. It's pissing me off. We all watched George Floyd die. We all saw it on the screen. Trying to say it's a drug overdose. Crazy.
So
man.
I did my research on Charlie Kirk because I didn't know.
How many people lost their job for just saying that? How many people lost their job for saying George Floyd died for an overdose? Let's talk about that. That's the real question now. How many people lost their job for saying George Floyd was not killed by police brutality and racism to add on top of it, but George Floyd died because of drug overdose? How many people lost their job for saying that? None. Do you have any records? As many people right now we can see losing their job for just talking about anything about Charlie Kirk? Please.
Who that was?
This is so crazy.
He was awful. And people are always saying that Democrats are so sensitive. We're so sensitive. That's why we care about this and we care about that. But now that we rejoice in this man's death, just like they would have, just like he would have,
it's not about the Democrats or the Republicans. Again, I'm so glad to know politically, this is worldwide. It's never about who opposition you support or whatever. These people have the common political agendas. We don't. We, the citizens, who, if not educated, you don't know what is really, really happening. And that's why you find yourself supporting the left or the right because you think, oh, the left favors the right favors the people. They care about the democracy. They are the real. Oh, please, wake the fuck up. I don't know. But it really pisses me off. We're dealing with adults who just can't critically think.
You can't be pissed off, Joby, when people don't understand how things really work.
No, you have to. I understand when you go back to the cycle of understanding. Hey, from the golden 25 years of cycle, right? Yeah, we fell asleep. These people are supposed to take control. Not all of us were taken control of. Some of us must have been left with some critical thinking. Some of you must have paved your way to just, like we talk about the shamans, like the people with great science, those who are today hiding themselves not to be found because this science is what they've been trying to completely hide, So of course, we have those type of people who still have that critical thinking, but it just pisses me off. And I go back to the question, exactly, how many people lost their jobs for saying George Floyd died because of overdose? While realistically, he was killed. How many people? No, everyone lacked critical thinking to see what was happening. Oh, he was, yes, overdosed.
None, Joby, none, because black people have no power and white people have the power and they want to be able to be as cruel. That's what they are. They want to be as cruel and unhumane as possible. He was a drug addict. He was a scumbag. He was but did he get his neck crushed? So no, that's a police thing. It don't matter. They want to be. We're the power, and don't you forget it.
I'm calm. I'm very calm.
Don't you forget it, Joker.
Yeah. I'm not gonna forget that. And that's why I have my vengeance. I'm not gonna forget that. You say 20 years of Africa completely taking control. I'm very keen, observant. Just like you. I'm not quick to rush in with some things. I'm a slow learner personally. I've accepted that about myself in different ways, but quick pick of information as well. I pick information very quickly in the slightest way. So 20 years to come.
Yeah, I don't know if you're slow. I want I wouldn't agree that you're a slow learner, but anyway, I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I
yeah,
don't know. Yeah, but
you be
40,
46.
I'll be 40 when Africa is gonna be complete. That is, I'm still young, you know. If I'm gonna be working out, keeping it healthy, eating my cucumbers and the right tomatoes and apples and oranges, yeah, I'm gonna be alive and
Yeah, you still be
kicking.
young. You be young. You be young. You be young. You African young black. You still be young and sexy. That's your blackness
Yeah.
on. That's your melanin.
So I can't wait to see and witness the change within our people as a
It'll
global.
be like the Chinese were when the Chinese were impoverished. And now the Chinese are living good. It's gonna be like growing up. It's gonna be like living in China in their transformation from impoverished to now having, state-of-the-art cities and stuff.
It takes me back to what we were watching earlier, right? And I just, again, I understand why people are sick. Why people are very sick. You know what we were watching earlier, beating the monkey brain and eating the monkey brain.
Oh, that. Okay.
And then what we're talking about, just killing a person and you're saying they were overdosed. All types of lies. Like, shit.
Because they don't have any humanity. They don't have a spirit. They don't have a soul. Their spirit is not. They're not a real human being. They don't have. That's why they don't feel anything. They don't have it. That's how you know we talk about their fake. They don't feel anything. They're cut off from the source. They don't have any real soul. Don't have any feeling. You, no matter what person that is, as a black person, you're gonna feel some empathy and sympathy for somebody getting their neck crushed, no matter what race they were, because that's just who you are naturally. That's your nature. Them, they don't feel nothing, Joe. They don't feel anything, and they openly have to tell you, nah, he's a criminal. He's on drugs. What's that guy do? He's not supposed to be treated like a human being.
I got feelings. I get hurt. I've had feelings since I was born. I've had feelings. I know what it feels to hurt people to be hurt. Damn.
Because they're connected to the source. They're not. They're disconnected from the source, Joe. I mean, the source of creation.
Are sick. But yeah, as I end up with this video of this lady, let's listen to her. Then I'm gonna go with the few comments we have.
So I did no research on Charlie Kirk because I didn't know who that was. He was awful.
Of course he was.
And people are always saying that Democrats are so sensitive. We're so sensitive.
So critical thinking applies when you just had to do a few minutes of your research, then listen to his speech for you to understand he's awful. If you're not a critical thinker, like a moral I'm gonna share here of a black American type of a nigga, a bootlicker. Oh, thank you, Donald Trump. Charlie Kirk. What did he say? He said, he stood up for America. He was able to get Trump into office and gave everybody a fair shot. Oh, yeah. Okay.
We don't care about this and we care about that. But now that we rejoice in this man's death, just like they would have, just like he would have,
just like they did. Don't say like
they would have. Exactly. Like they've been doing. Exactly.
I'll turn the person on the left side of this, he would have turned it into this whole, this is why you shouldn't be a Democrat type of movement, right? We rejoice. And people are upset that we are happy about that.
Shouldn't be.
Yeah. Because it's showing those people who are usually the extremists, showing those people, look, it can happen to you too. Your views are violent. Your views.
It goes back to a comment I read earlier, sometime back on a certain article, as I switched this very quickly. It was saying, actually, it was from one of our people on the comment section, either 10 Speed or Danny Harrison or Kay. One of the people yesterday said that why people are so much focused on us forgetting that the cats with the small hearts are also focused on them, Comments, saying that every agenda they do is not just about, for now it's not about us. From the beginning it was about us, because personally understanding history, it's been long term about us. Yes, it's still literally about us as Black people, because we're the true existing human beings. And going back to also what we have in our continent, which is our original home, Africa, we bear lots of resources, which is what them in power exactly. So for long years, the rest of the world has been kept in a narrative of understanding that they're the superior people. But now there's a shift of everything. The fact that most of these empires and systems created are collapsing.
Exactly.
They're not seeing it. It's some of them. Some of them it's eating them already. Some of them are still yet to be caught up.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
So it's not about us. It's been long, yes, about Black people, but now it's catching up with them as well. Because, hey, Africa is waking up. Like you said, we were caught up in a time when we were all going back to sleep, but now the sun is rising up back. Like you said, they're trying to block the sun, but they can't stop it. It's completely shining on your.
They can't stop the wake up.
Get the sunscreen, bitches. Get the sunscreen. Pardon my language, but yes, I'm proud to say it.
That again, Joe. Just get the sunscreen, bitches.
Get the sunscreen, bitches. Sunscreen yourself. Get those skincare products correct because we can do without them. Can you, Charlie Cock? The hell. So as we wind up, literally, we have this black bootlicker of a dread nigger. I don't know. I hope he's not from Jamaica because he'd be a what. So yeah, he's a Trump supporter from Missouri, if I'm pronouncing correctly.
Missouri. That's it, Missouri.
Yeah. He traveled across the country to pay tribute to Charlie Kirk. We always have those bootlickers.
Always, Joby. Always got black bootlickers. I told you, whether they be in America, Jamaica, we got a problem with black bootlickers.
It's crazy. So let me share what he had to say as he literally wind up.
Adrian from Missouri, come on over here real quick. You came from across the country. Why'd you feel it was?
How are people wanting to be seen on the screen as
exactly? And they want to put him on the screen, Joe, because remember, he's a black man now capping for a white supremacist. They want that. They want that visual out there. Look, he coming. Look at this goofy Negro. He knows that white people are supposed to rule him and treat him like shit. He agrees.
It's important to come out
to show my support. It's sad what happened to Charlie. I actually got to meet the man. He's a very humble man, a very spiritual man, and I love that about him. And he's
spiritual. He's racist and shit. He's spiritual. This ain't no. I told you. The black morons everywhere. He's spiritual. Talking about a man getting his windpipe crushed is good. What kind of spiritual is this? What are you talking about?
But I laughed so hard yesterday. I can't believe I'm still laughing the same way. I laughed when I listened. Spiritual.
He's very spiritual. He's very spiritual, man. Talking about people getting their fucking necks crushed by people and he can't breathe. He's so spiritual.
What's so non-empathetic about spirituality? Let's say that.
Remember, Charlie Kirk told you, I hate the word empathy. I don't want to give people, I hate that word. But he's spiritual. You know what I'm talking about? This is a coon that's gone crazy. This is a crazy coon. This is what Anita Ivy said. You better make sure you know you dating and what's going on in your life where you raise such a black man like this. You better know something.
This is where I go back to. I'm gonna share one video as I wind up. What you just said. I go back to what was her name? The lady from Nigeria. You should have bought this kind of people. I'm sorry to say, but yeah. So
Anita Ivy again.
Anita Ivy, exactly. These cones need to be checked from the pregnancy test.
That's what I was saying. I said Anita Ivy.
Yeah, you need to be checked from the pregnancy test. There's no I'm giving birth to such a moron. You're such a traitor for me to be a freedom fighter. What the hell?
I love how he stood up for America and how he was able to help Donald Trump get in the office and how he talks to the youth and gives everybody a fresh shot. So I just wanted to come and show my support.
What do you think about the fact that for his memorial service, It filled up to capacity like that, 60,000 people. You got thousands more trying to go into this overflow. Just talk about the crowds you're seeing out here.
It was to be expected, if you ask me. He was a very loved man. He's going to be missed. I mean, Charlie he always brought out big crowds, and he always stayed on relevant topics, and he speaks very well. So I think
black people didn't even know who the hell. Black people didn't know who the hell he even was. Even though his hateful racism, black people didn't know who the hell he was. So, that's how you know this is a super coon here. This is a super bootlicking. He want the ball sack all down his throat. He was all up in there. Put the whole ball sack up in me, daddy. So this is a super coon.
I'm gonna wind up with this video. Shout out to him for saying that Charlie Kirk was a loved man, and all he said. We have this lady I love. Like I said, she's a Sudan. She's still a Sudan. I don't care. South Sudan. It's all
that's a made up country. She just Sudanese, exactly. Remember, South Sudan was just made up like 10 years ago. So she's still just Sudanese.
Yeah, so she was talking about, let me see, the ginger man. She was talking about this guy went viral for saying he doesn't like black women, and she like I said, she always have like really nice criticisms or comebacks for people, especially who go against skin color of black women, because she's melanin. And of course, her being melanin, she's been attacked before for her color, being told you need to skin bleach. And she's the same person I shared a video sometime when she was saying about being in Nigeria, how she's seen light-skinned women portrayed and treated.
She look how bad. Yeah, she how bad the colorism is. I told you that in Nigeria, and that's because your mind has been completely taken over. Black women are default. You are the default person on the planet. Not just as when you're default. So you're the first thing of that. So how can that be bad? But see, because your mind is so indoctrinated. Black woman is the fallback creation. She's the original. So how can the original be bad? It's crazy.
Yeah, so we had this guy. Apparently, I actually liked this guy before he spoke whatever he spoke. This is he's from the UK. Maybe General Mosquito, you might know him. He's on one of the shows, which is like it's like a rap game type of episode that goes on in the UK, which I like because of the back and forth. You just get to see the how is it called? This is the rap, the back and forth with the which is on
a little bit entertainment.
Stage, yeah. It even got me to go deeper into now the hip hop system of way back then, when we had like, I don't even know, these people are in the industry, but they are really old in America. Like they used to go word for word on rapping. I'm gonna share that on the WhatsApp. Like it's really, really good type of hip hop challenge. But this guy went ahead and spoke about not liking black women. Of course, yes, it's true. If you don't like a woman who wears wigs and all that, that's cool. But something I also would like to say, being a black woman, personally,
you can't say you don't. You can't say you don't like black women because your mother's a black woman. That means you hate yourself. We're talking about self-hate again, Joe. It's not that he hates black women; he hates himself. You can't hate the woman that bore your stupid ass. That means you hate yourself.
How did you even know that? Because that's what most people were saying. How did you even know he comes from a black woman? Because that's what most
ain't he black? You just said he's black. What other woman he gonna come from? He ain't coming to a white woman.
He's a ginger. He's called a ginger guy. He's half black, half whatever. He's ginger.
He's mixed.
Yeah, he is.
Wait. So his daddy's white and his mama's black? That's what's going on?
So he later explained, which was caught off camera, he doesn't like black women because of his mom. So literally everyone caught this. This is all about your mother. This is not about black women. This is about
I know. I never seen it. You hate black women, you're black. It's about your mother. You have a problem with your mom. You hate your mom. You got a program, and you hate yourself. They're not just hating your mom. You hate your mother, and you hate you. You mad that you gotta. You say, why can my mama be white, and instead of being a mix, I be a complete white man? Why, Joby? Why?
People loved him. People really loved him because of he has a natural comedy character. Just like the way you come on naturally, you're so naturally comedian for you. So that was him. But now he's lost so many deals after what he said.
Because of the bootleg.
Black women. What do you mean? Black women run the world. So he lost literally so many deals for talking shit about black women. So,
Well, he's honest.
You see why I said that? You see why I said that?
Why wasn't it just response instead of reaction?
That's how women are. We like to snap and
not all women, but black women love to snap.
Thank you very much.
Majority of black women love to snap, innit?
White women do it too.
Majority of black women love to snap, and white women love to follow black women. Oh, I feel like you hate black women now.
Do you see why I said that?
What do you
see? Black women are the beginning. So what are you talking about?
Exactly. White women copy black women.
They would have to. Because black women are the beginning, moron. They are the template.
Snapping. We've been snapping. I'm snapping right now. We've been snapping. Like black women naturally just have the attitude, have the.
That's true. They have flavor. Black women have flavor because they are the template. They are the beginning of humanity.
He was crucified. I don't know. Let me see if I can find him more unusual. This lady destroyed him. This lady, I love her. I love her for her naturality. She's so amazing. He was like, this is the reason why we sorry, this is the reason why we need to normalize abortion. We can't be having this kind of shame over men talking about black women like this. You came from a black woman.
True. That's true.
You are ashamed of yourself and your mother.
Well, that's that moron Kanye West. I tried to tell you. That's another one. Moron. Kanye West has self-hate. That's what he is.
Can I find it? Oh, shit. Let me see if I can find it. It was just so recent. I should be able to find it somewhere. Damn.
Self-hate Negroes.
Give me time.
Self-hate Negroes are dangerous. They are the worst. That's a Candace Owens. That's the self-hate thing that Negroes just say, I came out across the country to Charlie Kirk. Why? Charlie Kirk wouldn't even piss on your ass if you was on fire. He let your black ass burn. He wouldn't even say, hey, Charlie, can you piss on me? No, nigga, time to burn.
Damn, why can't I find the video? I don't know.
I hate that too. When you can't find a video and you can't find it. God damn.
It's like you. You didn't send me the Candace Owens videos. So
I know, but I'm saying whenever I'm looking for a video to send, I never can find the shit. God damn. Video.
Oh no, where is she? Damn. Nah. I love her confidence. Shout out to her. Her name is Imo Unusual. If you'd like to follow her on Instagram, her confidence will kill you or irritate you. It depends what you can handle. For real, because I believe black women come in different shades, and she just has the confidence, the sexiness, and the audacity to tell you what you can't handle too. Yeah, that's her. So she destroyed that guy so bad. Oh, you're the type why abortion should be normalized. Why are you talking like this about black women? Black women are always on your mouth. Black women this, black women that. Black women left, black women right. It's I can't find the video, but if I find it, I'm gonna share it on WhatsApp. It was so nice. It was such a good clip. Oh my god, I can't find it.
What was Oncho? What's Omble?
No, that. Oh no. I'm gonna share it on WhatsApp, guys. I'm gonna share it, but yeah, love your people. Literally, that's the end of my message today. Shout out to Candace Owens for who she is And the bootlicker we shared at the end of the day, saying that literally he stood up for America and was able to get Trump into office and all that. But shout out to our people. Understand the hustle you have to do to get the money, but it doesn't have to get there. Africa, again, like I discussed earlier, is very rich. And so are the people. If we were left alone, trust me, we're so rich. Come, let us figure out the gold in the country and the continent. Please,
They're not gonna,
stop being
not gonna,
bootlickers.
they're not gonna leave you alone. We got the money.
Okay, but I can. They're not gonna leave us alone. But the more numbers we have as a
Exactly.
continent,
You got to fight and take it back.
the
Exactly.
number we have to there, especially with you Black Americans, if you can understand the power you hold in the continent, leave alone people like J whatever, raping women on Twitter spaces and all that.
Man, don't try to throw that goopy nigga on us.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know, but please, come back to the continent.
You got black men in Kenya right now picking up African women. You got the Austin Holloman's there. All the people loving Kenya. So don't try to keep throwing that goofy nigga on us.
Please. Much love to you guys. Tomorrow, I see John today says, I have never listened to Andrew Tate in my life. I don't know why everyone is always hyping him up. Also,
Me neither. I never got it. I never got it either, Jim Mosquito. But you know, he's a psyop. I never understood it either, Jim Mosquito. I was like, what?
Don't talk about Candace Owens. She's a real op. She's a really pro black woman. Danny says,
Who said that? Who said that? 10 speed?
Yeah.
10 speed, brother. You gonna put your head in the toilet, nigga. talking that crazy. You gotta go cool off, brother. Candace Owens a real pro black.
Harrison, as I wind up, Danny Harrison says, I remember watching a mob movie. The white man that they were about bubblegum pointed out his part black. You should pull that scene up, Joby. Not today, but maybe tomorrow, kindly.
What movie are you talking about?
He's saying that I remember watching a mob movie. The white man that were about to bubblegum pointed out that he's part black. I don't know what movie is that.
Yeah, we don't know what movie you're talking about. Come up with a movie you ain't even named.
Much love, family. Have yourselves a beautiful day. That has been our show for today. Thank you so much for tuned in.
That's a fun show, family. Much love, guys.
Yeah, that was a fun show. See you tomorrow, same time, same place. Peace, and I'm out.
Peace, family.